Hello, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that is very much essential to understanding my channel. I did actually at a time want to be one of these famous YouTubers, get millions of subscribers and get heaps of views every video and stuff. But when I looked at what you had to do all that, I found it more embarrassing than being a loser. Because these people have to pretend to be all like hyped up about like internet drama, which like unless it involves like actual crimes, usually goes fucking nowhere or is fake. Like, remember like last year they were going on about like Syndicate and T Martin and the CSGO Lotto thing and how it was such a big deal, and now you hear nothing about it. I don't even know if anything fucking came of that. They still make videos and shit, they're still getting heaps of views. What was the fucking point of crying about that so much when it achieved sweet fuck all? And what about like that H3 thing and have this big lawsuit and it's a really big deal, and then when they finally win it and they put a video up, everyone's like, cool. It's like it didn't even go anywhere, and these guys have to get popular. You have to talk about that shit. You can't talk about the kind of silly shit I talk about, or make retarded jokes like I do, or review old sitcoms from fucking 70s that no one fucking watches anymore. You just got to do this boring shit. Or you got to do diss tracks. How fucking lame are these fucking diss tracks? I got to be honest, like, I'm really into the hip hop. I love my hippity hop. And I'm not saying I'm better rapper than these fellas, because some of them are quite a bit better than I am. But anyway, I'm just saying your shit's kind of weak. And it's kind of lame what they do. Like, today I was watching the YouTubes, and there's this dude who calls himself Comedy Shorts Gamer, and he done a diss track on a 14-year-old girl. Like, dude, you're fucking, like, early 20s, mate. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Is it really worth, really honestly, considering how, like, limited your time for making, like, the really big money, unless you're like really lucky like PewDiePie, it's most likely not going to be a long-term paying gig, to really put yourself out there and look like such a fucking nonce? Is it really worth it? Like, was it really such a bad idea to go and get a regular job and maybe actually contribute to society? Or was it just better and easier to do YouTube videos and be famous that way? It's unbelievable. Some of the things they put themselves through, some of the ways they make themselves look like absolute fucking penises, and they just keep going and it's fine. And the YouTube thing is going to fall off, let's be honest, mate. It's already on a downcline because you're starting to see content flooding the market of YouTube that is just absolute arse. I'm not saying all of it is, but there's a large majority of what's popular which is simply fucking unwatchable. Like, I'm telling you now, take a Jake Paul or his brother, right? Take one of their vlogs, right? It might be able to be watched now because of relevancy, but let's just let a couple years pass and go back to those same vlogs and try and sit through 10 minutes of fucking nothing. Nothing fucking happens. They're just like running around screaming and yelling and pandering to children. This isn't real fame. You're as cool as the fucking Wiggles. That's what's so great when they get in their Lambo and stuff. It's like no one knows who you are. So when you come up in a Lambo, they think you're just some businessman or something. They don't think you're some famous person. No real adult who, actually has a social life and actually does something with their spare time knows any of these cunts. If you know who I'm talking about and you're my age, you're just as fucking lame as I am, honestly. To know who these fucking sad sack fucking cunts are, it's just embarrassing. Honestly, I really wish it could go back to like the older style of YouTube where it was like just be crazy and funny. Just fucking entertain me. No drama alert or any of this fucking bullshit where we're talking about drama that gets forgotten about in like a day or two. This fake bullshit. And when there is something interesting there, like you had that Whitney, Wisconsin, the lady who 10 reasons why fucking a dog is better than getting a boyfriend. Why couldn't that be as dominant as Jake Paul? That shit was fucking hilarious. But no, we're going to talk about a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryan Nation wet dream fucking homo who just runs around screaming and yelling and pandering to children. Like, what are you doing with your life talking about that shit? I mean, I talk about retarded shit on this channel, but this isn't my whole life. I make a dumb video in the evening and that's fucking about it. Look at a few comments and fucking jerk off before I go to bed. Like, I'm just a regular motherfucker. If this was my actual job, I would try and change the platform so what I did wasn't so goddamn embarrassing. I mean, there are some big YouTubers who aren't absolute disgraces to humanity. You got your roomies and stuff like that, people with talent who can just basically show off how fucking talented and smart they are. Like even Vsauce, that cunt just has all these scientific facts floating around in your head and all these cool ideas, and that's great. And then you got on the flip side someone sitting in front of a fucking microphone talking about Jake Paul's wiener. Like, dude, fucking change the platform, change it. Just go against the curve. I mean, it's easier to follow the curve, like, and just go with the flow and make your money that way. But damn, you're gonna have to look back on it at one time and realize, like, you spent a lot of your life doing some real fucking lame shit. I'm just saying, it's just a perspective by someone outside of it. It just seems a little bit childish and retarded. And coming from me, that's a pretty fucking heavy insult. Anyway, that video is mostly pointless. And just for shits and giggles to mostly amuse myself. Thank you for watching if you did. If you made it the whole way through, do leave a comment. Because it is an achievement to make it the entire length of one of my videos. Even if your comment is just, I made it. Good fucking work for you, mate. Give yourself a pat on the back. And have a little fucking dance in a jig. It's the end of the video. I really should have left that out. Anyway, bye.